What is this all about?
Our Church Crisis Committee is a non-for-profit. It's been in existence for about 28 years, and it coordinates funds from churches for people who need utility assistance. So we've been doing this for quite a while, and then last year we added Ramps of Hope. So now we are doing ramps for residents, and then also if people need help with utilities, we provide funding for that.
All right, so talk about a little bit with the utility assistance program. How long has that been going on? It's been going on as long as the organization
That's the
has.
beginning. Yeah, I'll let Dave explain that. He really is in the details of that.
All right, Dave, maybe you can tell us about when this program started.
It started back when. That was our original goal. And
When was back when? Was that like 2000 or something like that?
1991.
91. Wow, so this organization's been around a long time. And that's
Yes,
great,
indeed.
and doing great work at it. So utility assistance, this is helping people who may have problems getting the lights on and the water running, things like that?
yes, or they get a shut-off notice. We coordinate our efforts with ICAP, and those people that are having trouble, they can contact Joyce Forney at area code 724-465-2657, and she will explain all the details about the application and like that.
So do you work with other organizations on this effort, like ICAP or anything like that?
We do work closely with ICAP, and they keep track of who we've helped, and so we don't help too many people all of a sudden.
Yeah, kind
And
of, or
spread it around some.
or duplicate efforts or things like
yes,
that.
exactly.
Okay, so this, so how did it start? Since you guys were probably there since
So
the
it
beginning.
really started because individuals will go to churches and ask them for help. And then we got together, so we got 4 or 5 churches together, we coordinated efforts, and then we interviewed people. And then we found out that there are other churches that could help, and then we got ICAP to help doing the interviewing. So we now have about 55 churches that support us, and since we've added Ramps of Hope, we also have like American Legion and Quota and Moose and other organizations are now donating to us.
So this isn't just one church doing good; it is a lot of churches coming together to help out.
Exactly. It's many churches.
All right. So Ramps of Hope is you said it's a more recent program, right? And I'm assuming, Kenny, maybe you can talk a little bit about Ramps for Hope. You've got that actually on your, well, it says Gramps for Hope on your hat. But,
Well, I tell people if you want to know what we do, the G is silent.
okay,
If you want to know
gotcha.
who does the work, it's not silent.
All right. So Ramps of Hope, what is it? What is this program about?
Well, Ramps of Hope has actually been around since 2011. But then last year, we moved the organization under Church Crisis Committee. And basically, we install wheelchair ramps for anybody in need. And you don't have to be in a wheelchair. You're just having trouble negotiating steps. We'll put them in for anybody. There really is no eligibility requirement.
There just has to
Give
be
us
a
a
need
call.
for it, right?
Yeah, it's just a need.
All right. So since 2011, how many ramps do you think the group
In
has put
Indiana
in?
County, the number's over 600.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's kind of a stunner right there. How long does do the projects like this usually take? About a day or two?
No, about 3 hours.
3? Okay, so you can get multiple ones done in a day if you're scheduling.
No,
them.
Take it easy,
we're
we're
getting old, so we don't tend to do more than one in a day. But
gosh.
basically, we pre-build the ramp, and then it just comes down to us coming out to the location and putting the various sections together.
All right, so I saw a picture of one of the ramps in the brochure that you have there. So these are pretty sturdy things, lumber ramps. Looks like. So do you get the material donated to you, or do you pay for it through donations made to the Church Crisis Committee? How's that done?
Yeah, well, basically how it works is Church Crisis Committee, of course, we're self-funded, and so it's through that donation process we have money available. So Church Crisis Committee will provide $500 towards every ramp that we build. For 3/4 of the people, something like that, it's free. It's no charge. We're able to do it because we also ask that when that day comes that you don't need the ramp, we ask for a phone call and we'll come recover it. And so we can recycle almost all of the materials. Now, if something's 15 years old,
Yeah, then you
it
have
probably
to take
goes in the burn pile.
yeah,
But,
you might have to take a close look at it.
yeah.
All right. So Are you? And what about the builders? I'm assuming that's an all-volunteer crew as well, just like you.
No, that's correct, and it's really not labor and it's not
got
heavy construction.
Well, let's put it this way: you've got it down to a science.
We do, yeah. So yeah, we like I say, we pre-build the sections, come out, install, go home.
All right. So I'm assuming then that whenever you get the call for this, you go out and you actually do the measurements out there,
Right.
take care of everything at the home
Kenny and
first.
Doug, our two leaders, will go out and do a measurement and interview the family. They need to sign some things to commit. They're allowing volunteers on their property to be partners with us. And then we proceed, and usually within a week of the interview, there's a ramp up and done. People are very impressed with the speed of this and that they're all volunteers like us.
Yeah.
They'd come out in a couple hours in the morning and knock it out.
So let's talk about how these programs, working with Church Crisis Committee, it's obviously inspired by some of the passages that encourage people to do good for others. I was again taking a look at your pamphlet there. I'm seeing "Love thy neighbor as thyself" from Matthew. Do not neglect to do good and share with others from the book of Hebrews. I mean, this is a great mission that is faith based, and it's got to make you feel great to understand, Dave, to know that you're doing God's work and that God called you in this particular way to do good for the community.
Yes,
Talk about that a little bit.
yes, indeed.
A little closer to Mike though. There,
I'm sorry.
it's okay.
We've helped over 100 families last year with utility bills.
Wow.
And continue that. We're all volunteer, basically. And I just write the checks.
You do more than that. I mean, you guys are providing hope there. I mean, hope is
Yes, indeed.
Hope is kind of a rare commodity these days.
Yes,
I would
and
think.
in our brochure, we have some items that are encouraging for one thing or another, for a family that's in need, and also for the ramp situation also.
So with this program of the utility assistance, about 100 families last year alone in Indiana, it must be surprising to learn that there is that much need, because when we think of people who might need this type of program, we usually think of things in the big cities, you know?
Right, and then it's actually much larger than the 100. We do when they're at the end of the rope. So if they're about to close the utility, we will help keep it on, and we pay directly to the utility, not to the individual.
Right.
And then ICAP also has other pots, I might say, of ways that they can help with La Heap and Joe and other energy assistance, and we are one of their options.
All right. We are just about out of time for this. I mean, these are two great programs that are being provided to the community through the Church Crisis Committee. So for the utility program, if they have any questions or if they want to, if they need help, how can they get a hold of you once again?
Again, so for utility application, it's 724-465-2657, and that's Joyce Forney. Any donations, it's Post Box 1025, or you could call Big Mike at 724-549-4958.
All right. And for Ramps of Hope, how can people get a hold of you guys?
Well, the simplest way, for memory's sake, is you could contact Grace Church in Indiana. They know me, and they'll take it from there. Or in our brochures, my name and number, Kenny Schramko. You could call me direct, text me 724-584-6920.
And of course, it also says in here for Mr. Doug Hilliard as well, who
That's correct.
couldn't be with us this morning. So you can contact him at what number? I think that's 724-599-7750.
That's
That
correct.
sounds right.
All right. So, hey, gentlemen, thank you very much. This is great work that you guys are doing. And all I can say is keep it up, and I hope the community will continue to support the Church Crisis Committee and the Ramps of Hope program and, of course, the Utility Assistance Program. Gentlemen, thanks very much.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you now.
Thank you.
All right. That was big.